What's up? Now listen, I know we said we was on vacation. I know we told you we wasn't coming back to January 18th. I know, I said it. I was the one who typed the message. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the relationship misfits missed y'all. Like we been jonesing to have conversations. It's so much stuff going on. How could we not have a show? Like it is off the chain in the world right now. So we gotta have a show. So listen, I had to call my people and I'm like, come out. So now we're not our usual fabulous, glamorous self, but I'm still cute. I mean, like, I am still cute. But let me go ahead and bring my people on. I'm gonna bring Mr. Smoke Fella out first because it's a new year, new him. So we shouldn't have all these contract fights and stuff. So I'm gonna add Mr. Smoke Fella to the stream first. What's up, Mr.
What's up?
Oh,
what's
wait.
up?
You got a whole new background.
I'm on location right now. So,
okay. We see how your vacation is going. Okay.
Well, I'm on vacation. I'm talking to my attorney, doing some things for my contract. So I'm at an undisclosed vacation. If I tell you, I got to kill you.
Well, I don't want to know then. I'm nosy, but I'm not that nosy.
Anyway, I could be in El Paso, but I ain't in Gary. I ain't in Gary.
Really? Okay, now you gonna stop. Well, my Gary people, he already starting up, y'all. Man, okay. First up, we got to shout out Dwayne, who is on. You are our number one fan for the week, according to the Facebook algorithm. So what's up? Let me go ahead and bring Camel Chick. I need some more female energy to the stage. What's up, Camel?
Hey, happy New Year. I missed y'all.
I missed you too.
I missed y'all. I'm not together this week. I got about an inch of new growth going on up in here. So y'all don't talk about me. Don't talk about this.
I know, right? I told them, I warned them ahead of time that this was impromptu. We came to the stage because we missed y'all, but we are not our usual fabulous selves, but we still fabulous. Okay, wait, hold on. We got Nunu in the building. We got Lisa feeling us. You missed us. Lisa said it's about time. Sick of y'all.
We look like new money.
We look like new money.
Thank you, Antoine.
Okay, I gotta bring Lefty to the stage. What's up? Your name is Happy New Year. That's what we calling you all day.
Happy New Year.
You're lucky I didn't put it up. Merry New Year.
Get
it all together. Merry New Year. Merry New Year. What's up, people? What's up, people?
Did y'all have a dope holiday? Everybody stayed safe. Everybody had a good holiday.
It was pretty chill, man. You know, because of the Omarion, it was pretty chill.
Omarion.
Because of the Omarion.
We don't know whether we want it to be an R&B virus or a Transformer virus.
Yeah, the Omarion set everybody down this year.
Omicron.
Lisa said Tuesday's been quiet without us. I know, Lisa. Our Tuesday's been boring too. Like we ain't even know what to do with ourselves. What's up?
My man Will.
So listen, last time we met, the fellas, them folks down there, was talking about how we suck at giving gifts, if I recall last time. So fellas, chime in. Fellas in the chat. How was y'all Christmas? Did y'all women's come through? Did y'all have good gifts?
Yeah, man, you know, because we easy. Y'all got an easy job. Y'all got an easy job.
2 meats and 3 sides, and y'all the easy ones, right?
We simple.
Really?
We simple. You ain't got to guess nothing. Really? The Omarion.
Really?
You know, black folks mess up every word in the book.
We do.
So you know what I mean? No, I think it is a lot easier to shop for guys. I think we're easily pleased.
No.
Okay.
Okay. We're not here to have that argument.
If you know your man's favorite football team, you buy him anything with that football team on it, he gonna love you to death.
Antoine, nobody asked you to chime in and agree with the fellas. Men are not easy to please. Because y'all don't like to say what y'all need. Y'all don't like to ask for any gifts. We have to use our women intuition to decide what to get you. And then y'all come on here talking about every Christmas, y'all get a watch and some cologne and y'all complain.
Only thing you got to use is them 2 eyes in your head to know what your man like.
Again, I don't know who y'all been dealing with, but y'all need to step y'all game up.
Really? Antoine, your gift was $5.
I bet he was happy with it.
Thank you, No. Thank you.
Thank you.
And first up, I already know that his gift wasn't $5.
Correct.
It wasn't $5. Stop lying. Dwayne. Okay. You know what? Somehow I feel like the ladies have not logged in.
Lady slow poking today. We got
to
jump on. We got to jump on today.
Ladies always slow getting ready.
You know what? So what? Perfection takes time.
Right. So Tiff, what's your guy's favorite sports team?
The Bears.
Anything Bears. So anything Bears, right? He'd be happy
Bears
as a lark, right?
Bears
He'd be happy as ever. He could have 45 Bears hats. You give him that 46th one, he gonna love you more. Right. It's just what it is.
Those are facts.
Okay, so we're not talking about that. Camo.
Love Bug. You can't never go wrong with a watch. Love Bug.
Never.
Absolutely.
Or cologne. You can't go wrong with those.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with those. But see, y'all be tripping about him smelling good when he ain't around you.
Oh my goodness! You know what,
Dwayne?
You're wrong.
Really?
You are wrong, Dwayne.
First up, shout out because you had to be here for season 1 to even get that joke. But okay, listen, Camo Chick, how was your Christmas? What did you get?
It was good. I had a very peaceful Christmas. Very peaceful. I got some really good gifts.
You cheesing. You ain't getting no nuts. You ain't getting no nuts.
What we do know is that she did not get.
She got some nuts. It wasn't those guys.
From Walgreens this year. That's what we do know from Walgreens.
Yes. No, I didn't get a gift from Walgreens.
Yes.
No. But it was good. It was good. I actually had a great.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This was you guys first, right, Camo? This was y'all first.
This was our first Christmas together. Yeah.
And he watched the show.
And they still together.
So you both survived the holidays. Look at
that. I survived the most couplest of couplest. My singles out there. Forget all these couples. My single people out there, check in. Y'all good? We survived all them little fake matching pajamas and the ooh, and then she said yes and all that. It's
hey, I didn't want to say nothing, but some of them same pajamas from last year. I remember your pictures. I saw your memories. Some of them pajamas
there you go. There you go. You good? Okay.
Yeah, some of them were the same joints.
I mean, y'all all down here with y'all booze. I just want to make sure that all my single people, I'm repping for the singles, that we good. We had a great holiday, even though we didn't have no booze and matching PJs.
The matching PJ things come up because I just started noticing it in the last couple of years, and I did not wear matching PJ
2-3 years ago.
It's like family events, everybody family trying to do
it's cute.
Things.
It started like with the kids, and then all of a sudden it became like a real boo thing.
The Sears portrait.
I will say I had matching pajamas with the kids. I did, and it was our NFL team, so it was all NFL. So I did have somebody to match pajamas with, but it was cool. This would be my year. No, not really.
Now, some of y'all 8-year-olds had them pajamas from since they was 3. They was looking real tight.
They was up to their knees.
That's a new damn PJ.
I gotta agree with Antoine. If you are over the 2X, don't do the matching PJs.
Don't do the matching. It's a bad look. Definitely a bad look.
Hey,
there you go, new. Buy you a new pair every year. Buy a new pair, not a PJ.
I want to give it up to all them men out there that got the Gordon Gartrell. I mean,
damn.
I know what some of y'all out there. I know what some of y'all out there got that Gordon Gartrell. Whether you got it from your lady,
or the grab bag from work. You got a Gordon Gartrell out there, but it's okay, man. Just re-gift it to your best friend's birthday.
Oh my God, Antoine is on 10 tonight. He said some of y'all was out there in them
Looking
matching
like
PJs looking like the number 10.
Facts.
That's facts.
Or
How-
01. Either way.
Listen, some of them
Either
matching
way.
PJs, they was in your boy before New Year's. They was in folks' DMs. I'm just saying. So, but
So they
listen,
fell asleep.
we really did have a topic, but we gotta touch on all the mess that's been going on, y'all, because we ain't been out here. So I'm gonna kick it to Lefty first. Like, what's the burning thing that when it happened, you was like, oh, I wish we was doing the show so we could talk about it on the show this week.
Woo, it was a few of them, but
Yeah, it was a lot.
it was a few of them, but Cash was really going in on the Megan Good and Pastor. Megan Good and Pastor, people was going in. And
Well, listen, I watched Harlem because I'm single, so I ain't had nothing to do. I binge watch Harlem.
That's a good show, though.
That's a very good show, but you could definitely tell, like, I know she's an actress and I know he's supportive of his boo, but yeah.
So we had this conversation at work today, right? We had a conversation, and not at Starbucks, being no damn book from Starbucks. But so we had this conversation at work. So was he, because it seems that from reading, it was like he wanted her to kind of be the first lady, but she really wanted to dive back into her acting career. So that was the disconnect. But didn't he, like, to me, they kind of, so didn't, like, when he knew who he married, or did she agree to go to the first lady route? Like, which way y'all think it went?
But he wasn't a minister when they got together, though. I think that kind of progressed.
I thought he was.
So their thing was more like spiritual than it was like actually like a church. And then I think their, the weight like took off and all of that stuff. But I would just say we lie and say opposites attract. I think it was a lot of things that, they would have had to do. Yeah. And he did a lot of defending of her. And I know you always tell us after a while, y'all get tired of defending y'all relationship. I mean, he was all what she wear, her hair, her acting career. Like, I feel like he was always in a defensive position about his wife. So
she was covering up for a bit, though.
Yeah,
it seemed like she had started covering up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't had the girls out like she usually do, and the little booty shorts and all that. So I don't know.
But she is back out there now.
She is definitely. If you have not seen Harlem,
but even then, like if you check her social media, like every day she is posting some pictures. She is out there kicking it with her girls, and it was funny because I was like, I wonder who's her publicist, right? And then who's his publicist, because I literally just saw that he posted something yesterday talking about that he was not in a good place. And for everybody
sitting in a hotel room crying,
right? And that it's hard, and he wanted to be honest about just where he was in life. And it's like, okay, so now we're about to do this whole publicity war between the two of them to prove who's the innocent one and
who's the bad guy, who's the good guy,
the bad guy, whatever. So it's just interesting. It really is.
So Lefty,
Dwayne,
Lefty,
oh my God,
who all the baristas side with on that subject?
Who all they side with?
Yeah.
Megan,
you know what? It was everybody was saying, like,
I don't care.
Like we always say how the guy chooses the woman. He chose Megan Good. So if he started having an issue with her being
Megan,
who we know she is, then that's on him.
Right. You knew what you was getting into.
Right.
You knew what you was getting into.
And to try to get with somebody and change them we already know that don't work. And he's old enough. But for him to be sitting around moping, to me, when you put your marriage on Front Street when it's all good, and you doing the tours and how to stay married and the books and happy, you know what? Take this heat when it go bad. You're going to get all this smoke. You're going to get the smoke. You got to take it.
But Nunu said she agreed to take a step back. But I know her publicist was like, listen, this is how you made your money, so you got to continue. You can't pull back and be so soft with it because this is who you are.
But I also think that at some point, if you can't be authentically who you are and do what you love because of who you love, it ain't gonna work anyway. Because now when you out here doing all your little publicity and doing your little thing, I'm gonna have a resentment because I pull back, but you pull forward because we didn't know nothing about him till
at all.
Yeah.
Now, this is a question that I got.
Okay.
What if this is just an image for her, and in her personal life, she not like this at all? She totally different when she with him.
It may be, but her image is what pays her.
True.
Right.
True.
So it's like if I can't have that facade out there, so I can get the acting gigs and all of that, and if I come to church and I got my hair a certain way because of a gig, the first ladies is handing me a towel and they side-eyeing me, then it's, I mean, at some point, again, I don't know how they was gonna make it through.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think she was one of those. She's a textbook case of an actress that was pigeonholed into a certain image.
She definitely was.
You know, every role that she played, well, she was a little hot thought for the most part. Yeah. Even in Harlem, I mean, she's an adult thought. She's just a professional one. But and I love the show. But I think that she is just one of those cases. And I've met her a couple of times in person, so. She is kind of a fun chick. So again, it maybe, you know, and again, that's not saying anybody can't change, because I truly believe that people can change, they can mature, but whatever it is that went on behind closed doors with them, none of us were there. So who knows what happened? It could have been him. We don't know.
It could have.
So now I got to bring up, just for fun, and then we're going to kick it to our actual topic. I got to bring up what Dwayne said. I know all y'all saw, now I follow Larry Reed, right? And I know all of y'all saw dude sitting on the front pew, and then dude just walked in and just
wait a minute.
Missed.
Go pull that up.
Y'all didn't see it? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen it. It's a dude. He came into church. First up, I don't know how you miss somebody you trying to sucker punch who's sitting down, but he clearly did. And it broke it. Yeah, it's something happened in Tennessee. And then can I just say, while y'all going to Google it, if y'all go look at the Chattanooga, Tennessee news station, first up, I need, if it's a stylist in Chattanooga that follow us, can you please offer your hair services to the people? Because them folks did not look like they was TV ready. We cuter than some of them, I'm saying. But Nunu, right? We couldn't see the fight, so don't go in there and get excited. You see the two.
Okay, you see the aftermath.
The church had one job and they failed to do it. Zoom in and follow the fight. That's all you had to do. Zoom in and follow the fight. They didn't do that.
So why did he? So what? He was sleeping with his wife or something? What happened?
No one. The pastor came back out and he had a conversation, and he was just like, the guy was troubled and all of that. So it's no fun backstory, but it is always fun to see somebody get sucker punched and missed. So Dwayne brought it up. It's his fault. But while y'all looking at videos,
first of all, they whole security team need to be shot, because ain't no way you go to a mega church and any man or person or woman walking their tail up the aisle to get close to
You're supposed to shut it down, right? You're supposed to shut that down.
But you just walk right up to the dude. The dude
in a white tee.
But he still missed. If you look at it from the other angle, he missed. You have to stop.
In other words,
and you missed.
His boxing game wasn't strong.
But the word continued to move forth. Yes, Lord.
Praise God. Praise God.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all. So that's our little spiel on all of the tomfoolery and shenanigans that have happened since we've been with you. But since we're talking about pastors in church, perfect segue, right? Listen, I'm gonna play a little video. We trying to do something, new and exciting. So listen, I'm finna play this video. Yes. Oh, wait.
Next week.
Okay, I gotta go.
Play the video.
Nunu went there. Married at First Sight. Listen, put some hearts in the chat right now if you watch Married at First Sight. I think this is gonna be my last season. I already seen the trailer. I don't know if y'all saw it. The chick that was getting cleared 2 sheets in the wind in the limo, she burping on the way up the aisle. But y'all gotta tune in.
Oh wow!
You gotta tune in to Married at First Sight. And listen, we need Nephew Tommy to holler at us because we need to come be expert panelists to help you with Ready to Love. Because we need to talk about Ready to Love. We need to talk about the fact that Cornelius and his crazy stalker are still together because I went and stalked them on Instagram. They taking Christmas pictures and everything. And I just want him to blink and tell me he's okay. Because I'm pretty sure that she like
ain't gonna last.
Misery him.
Yes,
yeah. So listen, that's just our suggestions on stuff to watch. Y'all, I'm sick of Mr. Smoke Fella. I'm giving y'all Don't Play With My Yo-Yo. Hey. Okay. I'm giving you yo-yo vibes. But listen, we got this video that we heard. I'm gonna play the video and then I want to talk about it. And I need y'all to I need my audience to weigh in because this kind of hit me when I heard it. So okay, there you go. Get the popcorn because y'all got me doing technical stuff and that's not what I do. So here we go.
The word is not in the Bible. Like that word's not in the Bible. But the concept of what we call dating is honestly practicing divorce. It's like getting with people to then figure out if you kind of want to be with them and then you get out of it. And then we're taught, like as young people, like try it as many times as you want to until you find the one. But what you've done is you've formed unknowingly a habit of getting into things and getting out of them.
Oh, I've never heard anyone say that.
So what ends up happening is when you get into a marriage, you're like, they're better than everybody else. And oh my God, I love them. And they bought me the right ring. And you go all that other stuff. When it gets tough, you're like, the first reflex I know to do is get out of it.
Yeah.
And that's why divorce is higher right now than it's ever been. And the saddest part is it's almost the same in the church. It's the divorce. It's because we've used this tool.
Strong.
Okay, y'all. Okay. When he said practicing for divorce, like, y'all, I need my audience to weigh in. What was your first reaction to when he said rotational dating and the way that we look at dating is literally setting us up? We are practicing divorce in our dating. Like, okay, I got the
pH. You know what? No,
his pH balance was off.
No, I truly like he made a great point, especially when he broke down the forming habits. Like we unknowingly do form habits, and I think it's becoming cultural now to just throw things away. You know what I mean? Like if you soon the new phone come out, you got to throw this phone away. Soon every Black Friday we get a new TV. It's like that's just an example of some things compared to like. I know we had the same floor model TV for about 30 years. As long as it worked, we ain't throw that joint away. Like we had it forever.
It wasn't even colored no more.
It wasn't right.
Orange, blue, and red or something like that.
But I think between internet, social media, everything is creating this false sense of we feel like we have we have a variety of things to choose from. I don't have to settle for this. And we unknowingly compare ourselves and our situations to other people. Like we can say we don't care. I don't care what they do. I don't care. But I think it's kind of human nature to feel that way. Like we putting everything out on Front Street.
Okay.
But he makes a great point about
Lefty.
That.
I gotta call
habit.
bullshit on you. You my boy, but I gotta call bullshit because what you're saying is true with social media. That's what you see now. Back in the day when we was growing up, you had the Cosbys, the Jeffersons, all that, and they stuck together. So I get you're right on that aspect. I call bullshit on him because he says the dating thing. Dating been around since shit for 1,000 years. So that ain't
before you got married, right?
Right. Dating been around, so it ain't this this whole thing of dating. It's social media and the picture that they paint, where you can just say you can get out of this little piece of paper at a snap of a finger. It's social media, TV, radio, music, all of that. It ain't got shit to do with dating.
I don't know, Ben.
Okay, hold on, Camo chick. What you think?
I was actually kind of shocked in his words, but
yeah, you sound like Nunu. Nunu said those were strong words.
It was, because I don't necessarily agree with his words about that. It is like divorce. Dating is like setting you up for pre-divorce, because I think dating helps you to understand who you are in a relationship or what it is that you want. So yes, and if you meet somebody that ain't what you want, you're right. Yes, you do let it go. But I don't think that's necessarily true that that's what has conditioned us to divorce or to get out prematurely. I think a lot has changed generationally. Like I think Damani said, like when we were younger, we had the Cosbys, we watched the Brady Bunch, we watched Couples. Now the current culture of television and social media is you don't see that often.
Now so everybody's watching marriage dating reality.
Married at first sight
reality show, right?
Yeah.
But now I think
Hadiyah.
My bad. I messed that up. I butchered that. Listen, you said immediately, like you disagreed, and you said, "Can you imagine if you got married to the very first person you dated?" And so this is my take, and I'm a roll with Lefty on this. I do think to some extent the way we date now has significantly changed. Absolutely. So I'm gonna go back in the day when us people on this panel who are all at least 70 babies, right, was dating. We were habitual monogamous people. So we were like, you had a boo, it lasted 2 months, you broke up, you got another boo. You weren't dating multiple people at the same time doing a build-a-boo. We had a boo, we broke up. You had about 17 boyfriends in high school, but it was never at the same time. So you gave yourself the opportunity to get to know them, to figure out whether it worked, and then you moved on. I think what he was saying, or what I took from it, is that now we're doing this rotational dating of build-a-boo, and nobody can accept the 80% that you're going to get with one person. We get so caught up in the infatuation. This person is perfect. Oh my God, I've got my 100%. And we leave all our little build-a-boos. For the women, you got the man that fix cars and fix stuff. And then you got the man that got the money. And then you got the man that is good in bed. And so we got a build-a-boo. Me and y'all the same way. And then when you get one woman who don't cook, but she all right in bed and you got to settle for the 80%, I think that's where he's saying we built the habit to always look for the next best thing. And we're never satisfied.
And we actually did the red flag show a couple of weeks ago, right? It's like soon as this red flag, I'm out. And a lot of people who chimed in, including us, was like, soon as they say this, the red flag, I'm done, I'm out. But I think what he's getting at is habits are formed from continuous behavior, right? When you constantly do something, it becomes a habit. So I think the point he's making is if any little thing that's said wrong or you don't agree with right away, it's like jump to the next. And we've falsely been kind of convinced, especially going into your first marriage, a really serious relationship, that it's never going to go wrong. It's going to be what they say, like the heavens open up and the angels come down, and it's going to always be great. So we don't know how to get through disagreements. We don't know how to fight. The very first move shouldn't be, I'm done. I'm ghosting you. We don't even know how to break up with people no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the habits are just crazy.
No conflict resolution. We don't know how to have a conversation.
We don't know how to do it, right?
With anybody.
We don't know how to communicate.
Nunu brings up, hey, this is controversial, but I love it. Nunu say it's okay to look for the next best thing if you're single. Just don't get married.
Right.
But I think I agree with that. I think that is the mentality, though, is that there is this area that continually spans out. It's never black and white. We talk about it all the time. At what point in dating, in rotational dating, do you move from juggling 3 or 4 different people to, okay, I'm going to choose this person and then move forward into, I mean, we're still having a debate online. If you're not married, you single, and da-da-da-da-da. How do you get to marriage if you're marriage minded? Now, if you want to be single, you habitually single life is
That's
for
just
you.
What you do, right?
That's not this conversation, right?
Correct.
We're talking about people who desire to be in relationships, desire to be married. Like, how do you move through then? Like, where are you learning conflict resolution, and where are you learning to stick with people?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. And if you look at, especially in our age group, like we say, habits. Like, you've been doing this since your damn teens and 20s. And of course, it's like, I ain't dealing with that. I'm out,
Right.
instantly. So, and in a world now where you see people get married a lot faster, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, we together for a year, engaged, married. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's,
I don't think we get married faster.
I'm just saying a lot of people jump. A lot of people have already, like, we kind of skip levels. We jump right into it. So then when those problems happen, like we say, we don't know conflict resolution, or we don't know, you know what I mean? Like, there are people who've been married. We ain't gonna say no names, but we all know people been married that probably they never had an argument, and then didn't realize after they got married when fam snapped, he snapped. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who knew?
You didn't already sign the paperwork and got the ring and did all that. Now, you see what I'm saying?
I legit have seen a TD Jakes video where he talks about that we're too quick to call somebody friend, too quick to call somebody sis. And he said, you don't know the extent of a relationship, and you can't say that you love somebody or you got a friendship with them until you've been through some stuff with them and come out on the other side. I got to know that I could depend on you, right? So I agree with you, Damani. It's some folks that just like, oh, I love him. He's amazing. Yeah. And then when he have a bad day, they like, oh my God.
Right.
Like, who are you?
He crazy.
And that goes with maturity. I mean, I think most of us, when we were dating in our 20s, you know, although like you had the societal, you know, statement that, you know, you're supposed to go to school, you know, find your husband, whatever, get married in your 20s, 2.5 kids. So even though like that was something we heard, many of us still dated, right? And we went through that whole process. So now that most of us are older and looking to really Black Jesus and me,
no,
and
2.5 kids. How can you have 2.5?
That was part of the.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
What's a half a kid?
2.5 kids, 2 kids and a dog.
Oh, okay.
I
just need to know what that 0.5 was. I was going to say what?
The kid that you can't put on your taxes.
Right. The one you can't put on your taxes. So, yeah. So I think, you know, the older we have gotten, and yes, I think many of us have gotten to the point where we are set in our ways to a certain extent. But I think even then, how you choose to resolve conflict is something that you learned way back when. Like, and plus social media has now played a part in that, is that we don't talk to each other. We are constantly in our phones. Everything is a text message, or I'm a, you know, shoot you a quick little phone message, you know, video message or whatever.
But I'm back to the conflict resolution, and knock the stick off my shoulder. You bad, knock the stick off my shoulder, because I really do believe that the virtual world has really created issues that we're not prepared for. We don't know how to communicate. We weren't great at communicating when we was doing it face to face, but now, like Damani said, we ghosting people. We don't know how to say something to you directly in your face, right? We don't, and you know, it's like instead of dealing with it, we go involve another person, whether that's through cheating. You see it with Tristan and Chloe. Y'all had issues and you in the streets sleeping with somebody else. That's not going to make your situation better.
Wait a minute, we need a scripture for the male version of
right
in the streets.
That's it. That's it. Fam in the streets.
But I'm saying, like, many of us have come to think that arguing is bad. Like, we don't know how to have conversations no more. Like, what just happened to me being able to be like, oh, I had a bad day and I'm sorry. And then it's like, well, you always have a bad day and you always come and take it out. And you and did it. It's like, y'all, we do not know. Friends don't know how to argue. Like you see people that will blow up a true friendship, blow it up over the fact that they couldn't just sit down and have a mature conversation. So we don't know how to talk to people.
So here's a question. How many people have or will, like on a first date, if you all have a disagreement, not an argument, but just a disagreement, you know, as far as maybe it could be in what you believe in, or maybe what we talked about, Megan and her husband, whatever, and you just won't date that person again. Like it's that instant. I think, and I want everybody to be clear. What he's talking about is not marry everyone you date.
Right.
He's not saying that. He's saying the habit of, oh no, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. It does. It becomes your way.
It doesn't go away.
It becomes the way how you handle things, right?
Yeah.
You become that quitter in a sense, right? When as kids growing up, if something was too hard, you quit, right? And a lot of that came over into adulthood, and you saw people aren't able to tough through things, but it's that search for perfection. So I think that's the point he's making. Not saying marry everyone you date, but I think it's fair to go on a few dates with the person before you truly make a decision, and don't go off of one little thing or one date or one little thing that was said wrong, or one of those, as we say, red flags, right? Because we talked about the red flags. As soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, that's it. I'll never date him again.
Was you talking to my 16-year-old? Well, actually, she's 17. Literally, when I was running through and telling her like about the video, her point to me was about the red flags. And she literally said, well, what if that's a red flag for you, but he just has never experienced a healthy relationship before you, and you didn't give him a chance to show you that it wouldn't be a red flag with you, because you cut it off before you even had the conversation with him. And I looked at her like, who kidded you? Like, that was like,
who raised you? Who raised you?
She was like you immediately, and she was like, so when you are triggered like that and you determine like, he said this, he did this, I'm not dealing with it. She was like, do you talk to them about it first to clear up if there's some type of, maybe you misconstrue what he said, what his intention was, or do you just, I'm done? And I had to like sit back and say, I don't really sit down and be like, you did this and it made me, or it triggered me. I'm triggered and I leave.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes that's not to say that's not going to happen, right? I mean, we all have our non-negotiables, so that's life, right? We pick and choose what we decide we're going to deal with. But I think in a situation where somebody does something that's a red flag to you, it's, do you give them the chance to prove that wasn't truly a red flag? So my thing is, if it's a true red flag, it's going to manifest itself again. It's going to show up again. It's never going to go away. It's not going to change. It wasn't just a in the moment decision on their behalf to do whatever they did. It's going to come back up. So, I mean, yeah, you do have to take that time to do that. And maybe at our age, many of us are not as patient about that piece. And I just heard something good about patience earlier, but we're not really patient about that, about whether or not to see if somebody is trying to work through stuff. Like we're not a patient people, because right now we're in a generation of, I got immediate gratification. Everything comes immediately. Yes.
I want it right now.
And the internet, there's a false sense of options. You
Correct.
know, you online dating, you don't want them Tinders or all that, whatever.
Hey, I'm single. I feel
I'm just saying, if you on those
I have
sites,
my profile, y'all, and y'all give me
right?
some
If you're on those sites, you go have coffee with somebody, right? Then, okay, yeah, all right, she said one little thing. I come home, click, swipe left again, next, and keep it moving. You know.
So in the case last season, Red Tip Bandit, should I have given him another chance?
No, that was too much, right? He had his chance.
Again, if you are new to our show, this is a season 1 insider, and you definitely should check out last season where we put Missy in the hot seat. That was a big thing.
2, I
And,
think 2 or 3.
Talk
Yeah,
about
but
that weird real fast. But
That
Nunu
got
brings
real
up the
dark.
same point. Why give a person another chance if they make you uncomfortable, etc.? Red flags, tone of voices. Celeste said the same thing. Tone becomes everything. I can agree to disagree, but if he comes off too aggressive in his way as law, I'm done. I think there is a place where we have to decide whether they're triggered or whether they're toxic.
That goes both ways.
And if you go back to when the red flag thing was hot and everybody was posting about it, did y'all actually take the time to read some of the comments of what people considered was red flags?
Oh,
Like,
everything. Keep breathing.
Yeah, like I wasn't talking. I'm not talking about somebody yelling at you and nothing like that. It was like, his shirt had it was the wrong color. It was the dumbest stuff, man. And that is a problem.
I think we take things, and I think if this is what I think the issue with red flags comes is if I take something, I'm gonna use a crazy example. He showed up to a date wrinkled. And so from there, I say he doesn't care enough about his persona. He doesn't care what he wears. He's a bum. He probably has no job. Like what has happened is like we just literally start rolling and rolling and rolling from one thing. And then we like, cut him off. Because, we are the cut off queens. Like we and
kings.
Yeah, like nothing is sacred anymore. Nothing is worth finding out. And like I said, I think it's a cop-out because some things are just a misunderstanding. And if you have a conversation, I'm going to give a perfect real life example. There is somebody, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am very excitable when we are debating. Y'all know that. When I get in my feelings, you're going to get a lot of this and that, and my voice may go up. And I was dating someone who told me, I'm not comfortable with that. And if he had never said it, I would have continued to be me in that aspect. But I dialed it down and understood that when I'm communicating with him, I gotta control some of my excitement because it was a trigger for him. But we had that communication. Right now, I don't know what woman that went upside his head and played grit ball with him, but he definitely was triggered.
Got Al Green? Man, got Al Green around here.
He didn't like no woman getting loud because, in his mind, a loud woman that's angry or excitable leads to other aggressive behavior. So, like, for real, when he had that conversation, I was like,
hold on, these comments.
They go in there in the comments.
But a man
should. Yeah, I got to give you that. That's definitely a flag. But
same thing with lady shoes.
So my man with the loud women, maybe his mother yelled at him a lot.
That's what I'm saying. But if
like, you don't know what triggers people, reminds them of something different. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's not the person for you.
Right. I wasn't gonna play grit ball, but he felt like my hollering was grit ball, and we had to get to the point to understand I ain't throwing a pot of grits on you because I'm excited.
Today, you not throwing a pot of grits.
So I think what my man should have said in the video is not dating is practicing for divorce. He probably should have stated it the way we date today.
Correct.
Is practicing.
I'll give you that.
I think he should have. That's probably how he should have stated
mindset.
It. Okay. Yeah, he should have stated it a little different.
Mike Todd, we correcting you. I know you wrote your book, Relationship Goals, and you get all that, but we just fixed it for you, courtesy of the Relationship Misfits, and there you go.
Yeah. So this society. We talk about society, right? So are we in a society now that makes it okay? Where it's now okay for women to date multiple men and back when grandma and them, you was a hussy. You can't bring a whole bunch of different dudes around. You know what I'm saying? Like, has society played even a bigger role in that? But we accept everything. Everything's accepted. So
they're coughing, so I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
First up, I was trying to drink my drink too fast, and it. You know what? I'm not gonna do you. I'm vaccinated. Listen, no, I don't need to sit on nobody's couch. Well, no, I'm gonna say this. I think sitting on people's couches Hey, listen, especially in light of all of the conversation around Antonio Brown, although I really don't think he had a mental breakdown. I think he has joined the great resignation that we got going on. And he was like, I'm done. How about that? How about y'all don't need me? Watch this. I think he just, that was his letter of resignation.
I'm sorry. He nuts.
No,
he nuts.
We got to find out more. I got to find out more. I got to find out, was it really that he was 8 catches away from hitting, his salary boost, or is it really that hit he got in the head 5 years ago from Pittsburgh? It's too many rumors out there. I need to hear from him why he took his shirt off in the middle of a snowstorm and chucked up the deuces. I do.
That's a whole nother show.
Going back to this. Absolutely, I am an advocate. I think a lot of people, if they sat on the couch like dude, he would have found out his mama hollered at him too much, and that he needs some help, and that every woman that hollers at him ain't gonna play grit ball. So
it seemed like we almost saying after a certain age, then marriage is kind of almost out the window, right? Like because now we stuck in our ways. So. Do we become so stuck in our ways where we can't compromise?
No, I think it's you literally have to find. Go ahead, Smoke Fella.
Now you can't. Don't say no, because I'm not gonna say it's for everybody, but a lot of people are stuck in their ways and they don't even know it. They get in their way more than the person they in a relationship with, and those are facts. I'll give you an example. Somebody that loves drama. Somebody that loves drama, always in a drama, and it can't see that they are the ones that's the cause of it all.
Because in any relationship,
there's marriage for everybody, though.
No, I ain't saying it rules out marriage, but
I think you just got to figure out which crazy you want to deal with.
You got to find somebody that loves your crazy,
right?
If you don't know how to compromise, you'll never. At least you won't be in a marriage that's gonna work.
Listen,
if you can't find some type of compromise, you got to compromise. It ain't gonna all go your way.
I love Lucy slept in a different bed than Desi. I understand now why my grandmother had her own bedroom from her grandfather.
Twin size. They couldn't sleep together.
Listen, back in the day, they never showed
twins. They was twin size, so they couldn't fit.
So I'm just saying. Listen, at some point, you do get set in your ways, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna throw my mama under the bus. My mama came here with her husband for the holidays. And when I tell you, they move like a fine oil machine. He get up, he make the coffee, he leave the cup and the spoon right there for her, because he know about 9 o'clock she gonna get up, and they got a whole routine that requires them never to be in the same place at one time. But he lay it out for her. But when she comes sit and do her coffee, he didn't finish his crossword puzzle. He go watch movies. Listen, when we get old, we get into routines. We don't like change. We don't like nothing to go. So all I'm saying is,
but how do you get there?
Well,
everyday behavior. It's a habit. Now. You don't even think about it. I guarantee you, your mom's husband don't even think about it. He can probably make that coffee in his sleep.
Like nature.
They don't. It's just they stuck in their ways. Listen, Lisa, how did they get down in twin? I'm trying to, because she sure was pregnant on one of them seasons. So
that's true.
Oh my gosh, girl, that was every TV show at that time. They didn't show them in
no king size beds.
Okay, so
you look at all old TV shows, they never had the same bed
going on these days. Listen,
what is gaslighting? Can somebody help me out?
Somebody Google that real quick.
Teach me what does gaslighting mean? I'm sorry.
It's literally about basically I'm gassing you up so you can explode. So I'm either putting oil on the fire, basically I'm blowing you up so I can get you to explode.
Okay. Well,
I always hear
somebody gaslighting the situation. Like we say, the drama people, you got those people that every time they recount the story, it get a little bit more special.
Okay.
Because once you explode, I become the victim.
Correct.
I told you Damani was mean. I told you Damani was crazy. I told you Damani always going off and tripping about little things. Nobody saw how many times I poked the angry bear before you went off, and I get an opportunity to say I was the victim and make you out to be the bad guy.
In other words, the victim gets to a point where they think that everything that the person is saying is true, and they start questioning their sanity.
throwing a rock and hiding your hands. That's true. Cause look, I could tell you from a lot of my single friends, my single guy friends in my age group, they don't want to date women our age. They'd rather date women younger. Young, I'm telling you, they prefer. You ask them.
I have definitely heard that trend, and I think it's funny.
Stuck in the ways, stuck in the ways, and not
willing
to.
Stuck in the ways, or they don't want to be held accountable. Because younger chicks don't always hold you accountable for your actions.
Well, also, I think it's funny that men our age love to date them younger women. And then when they be out here talking about all they dating woes and they start describing how women are not good, how we ain't no good, it's because you was dating little chicken heads that's 20, 25, and 30. And the stuff that they, you found out that your day was Tuesday because she's rotationally dating and you thought you was something different. So I'ma just say, men, y'all should probably play in y'all league because these young girls gonna have you out here and you're gonna be mad about all she want is for me to take her to dinner. Ain't no chick our age just looking for free dinner. We go to dinner with our
girls.
Right. We know when restaurant week is, and you will see us out.
They got that down there.
Is because y'all date outside of your age range.
Okay,
they got that there.
Yes, we have restaurant week here.
Well,
and we got good restaurants. We got Ruth Chris and everything. Y'all gonna stop acting
break down the conversation me and you had, Nick, about what a guy told you about taking you on a date. Put that out to the world and see don't the guys agree.
Okay,
break it down.
This is a lightweight. You in the box by yourself on this one, baby. So take this screen over and put us on the side. Let's go.
Run down what he said. We had a great conversation that day. Run down what he said.
Okay, all right. So let me go ahead and put y'all on the side then. I don't like that one. Okay.
Well, there we go. Let's roll.
Okay. All right. So I was telling somebody about our show, The First Date, which is coming. I know y'all know we had some technical difficulties. We didn't do the first date. And I was telling him, I was like, I'm so tired of men talking about how much money they spend on first dates and all of this. And he checked me real quick. It was like, you really can't weigh in because you're not the average first date chick that we talking about. You a six-figure chick. So I can't impress you by taking you to $100 or $200 dinner. So you're talking about, and the men and all of them in the groups that are talking about first date are talking about women who, in essence, the only time they experience fine dining is when they go out with a man. Because even they girls, they not fine dining. They think fine dining is like Cheesecake Factory. He was like, so you got to take yourself out the equation. And then I'm going to tell you, he played me. He said, because you pulling up to the date in an Audi. He was like, so I already know I can't impress you financially. So your thoughts on the first date are not the chicks that I normally date. And I thought that was interesting because I like vibe checks. Don't even take me to dinner because I'm trying to exit left if we not getting the right vibes. Let's meet at Starbucks. I'm getting there early. I'm going to buy my own Starbucks thing and be sitting there waiting for you. And then if we don't jive, then I could just leave with my Starbucks. You leave, you stay, whatever. I'm not trying for my first date to be at Ruth Chris because if I don't like you when they bring the salad, Jesus, I got 2 more courses to go through before I can get up and leave.
There it is.
I'm not doing that.
So dive deep into that. Like men like to impress, right? When especially on that first date, the first date, the first couple days, you like to impress, but it's not easy to impress somebody. Like you can't impress you with something that you can do for yourself or do for yourself on a regular basis. So
I think y'all need to learn how
tough,
that
right?
impressing women is not financial. And if y'all would stop choosing women who are only impressed by y'all financially, you would stop complaining that women only use you for your money.
For your finances, correct.
Not just that. Prime example, look at these the Holly Berrys and the Jennifer Lopez, these wealthy women who have trouble keeping a man. Right?
See? Celeste,
is that a trend? Is that kind of a trend? Like what can you do for a woman that's a millionaire? Prime example, right? The reason millionaires are so desirable is because they can provide a lifestyle you can't provide for yourself, typically.
Correct.
Right? A woman, a cat got $1 million. The red flags go from this to about down here. If you got a couple of million in the bank, because I can provide something you can't provide for yourself. That means I can impress you. Which makes me more desirable. Now it goes past. It can go past financial, not just financially, intellectually. It's a lot of different things. Some men will impress you with their intellect.
So let me invite y'all into the She Said. Camo Chick, please back me up. My ladies in the audience, please back me up. If y'all think the only way that you can impress a woman is by your financial status, that is definitely why y'all get the heartbreak that you want. Because I'm going to tell you, even me, yes, I can afford to go out, but I am impressed. I'm going to tell you what impresses me. What impresses me is that you took the time to make the date. You called me and told me, we going here, be ready at 7:30. You come pick me up. You look amazing. You took the time to wash your car. You took the time to get handsome for me. That you pull up with flowers because you remembered I said that I like flowers. Or you don't pull up with flowers because you remembered I said I don't like flowers. Like that you paid attention to me. That when we there, your phone is not face down. I don't even know where your phone is because you're not checking for it. You're not paying attention. I have your undivided attention, and you make me feel like I am the most beautiful woman in the restaurant, and no one can touch me. That is an impressive first date.
Okay, so what about sassy light skin who every dude she date do that? Or that every dude tell her how beautiful she is, or every guy tell her that
I'm light skinned.
So it goes back to
what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
that goes back to what your love language is.
They ain't got no conversation.
And had a boring time.
Right. Listen, we want more than your money. I don't know who lied to
I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna push back. Some women want more than your money because that's not true for all women. So we let's be clear, because thank you
clearing that up.
Thank you.
That's all they want is your money. But I will tell you, gentlemen, if you are running into a woman that has a career, is a professional, has her own shit, she don't need your money.
Exactly.
What she wants is you. She wants your quality time. She wants to feel like you want to protect her. She wants you to create experiences for her. Like for me, I could give a damn about what's in your bank account. Give me an experience. Make me feel desirable. Matter of fact, change my tire. How about that? Can you do that for us, sister? Do something for me that I wouldn't probably necessarily do. So
so don't that go back to rotationally dating, right? So if you're rotational dating, like you just went on a date last week, right? And whatever. Now this date this week, like if every guy brings you flowers, like where does that like you gotta realize
every guy ain't bringing us flowers.
Wait. I'm giving you a hypothetical.
I'm giving you a hypothetical, and we getting stuck on just the financials. It's not just financial. It's not just financial. Men could impress you, like I said, with their mouthpiece, just intellectual, just a conversation.
Yes.
But if you're rotationally dating, when doesn't it become this competition to impress and you become less impressed when you're kind of getting the same thing? So when do you cross the line? When do you jump over to where you give a guy a true chance? Because that's fair. Women like to be impressed, not just by money. Like you said,
I can't answer that because that's exactly what you just pinpoint is what I keep going back to, right? Mm-hmm. Why would I, if I'm rotationally dating and I got 3 guys that are whining and dining me exactly the way that I want to be wined and dined, why would I ever narrow it down if you don't force me to?
And
the reality is,
can we flip this? Because we're talking about women, but men rotationally date more often. So maybe we should ask you all,
right?
At what point do you switch out the rotation because you figured out this chick is worth a little bit more?
Because most women are going to
say women can't rotationally date.
I'm not saying women can't.
Most often
we're not good at it.
The woman cancels herself out. If a man is rotation, if he got a 3-piece, right? 2 of them gonna cancel themselves out
somehow, some way.
some way, two of them gonna cancel themselves out, and then the one will be the remaining factor.
Last man standing.
And if you rotationally dating,
y'all are the same way. I will tell you exactly what happens. Y'all know how to show up. You don't know how to be consistent. So it's the man who is the most tenacious and the most consistent that wins in our rotational.
So back to it, because everybody in here is posting time and stuff like that. How can I get your time if you're rotationally dating? How can I do that if your time is shared and I'm trying to give you extra time to prove to you that, you know, I'm trying to get with you, but you splitting your time.
But that's where he has to be assertive. He and she has to be assertive. It's because you're making the plans. So a lot of times the rotational dating is not because they've already had a set schedule. It's because somebody has opened up their mouth and says, "Hey, let's hang out on Thursday. Let's go do this on Wednesday."
First one come through with Thursday, got Thursday.
Ain't that some shit?
You know what? I gotta call BS on y'all two up there because Love Bug.
Call BS on Nunu too, because she said we will make
that same thing.
But what I'm saying is, it goes the same way. It's the same way. If you got you a 3-piece and that one that listens to you and does those little nuances, that's the one that you're going to gravitate more to, and that's the one you're going to give the most time to. So it's the same way.
Y'all two going to still be smashing the breast and the wing, even though you got a leg over here. So we don't want to hear about your 3-piece because unlike
not necessarily.
Let's not bring chicken into this. Let's not bring fried
unless
chicken.
Unless you got the mild sauce to go with.
Unless you got the gotta have mild sauce.
One gonna be spicy, the two other gonna be original. There you go.
Yeah, well, because I can tell you me personally, I wouldn't chase up behind a woman that's rotationally dating.
We're not gonna tell you,
no,
ladies. If you don't watch the show,
even if I know it, I'm just saying, no, knowing or not knowing, like I'm gonna get
said that left.
If it's one or two, like you too busy, like 1 or 2 times or whatever, for whatever reason, whatever that reason is, men fall off. We fall back real quick. So how do you split your time? It's 24 hours in a day, 168 hours in a week. You got your career.
Are gonna cancel themselves out.
You got your career. You got the other things you do. You got your girl you hang with. And then you rotationally dating.
The one who actually wins is the tenacious one. So he's the one that while we still on a date, he look at you and be like, "You free tomorrow? Because I really enjoyed tonight." He just locked me up. And I'm telling you, if I enjoy you, I could have had a date for tomorrow, and that dude
will cancel it.
That dude will get canceled because I want to spend time with you. So, like Nunu said, the one who is showing me what I want is the one that's going to get my time. And usually, let me just put this out there, and this is usual. Most women only rotationally date because commitment to y'all is like having the cooties, and we can't get y'all to commit. So to keep our feelings in check, we keep a rotation so that we can balance it out, because y'all don't like to be chased. Ain't that what y'all told us? Y'all don't like for us to be too clingy. So it's a way for us to balance our time. And when y'all start acting funny, okay, we can just move around then. That's the reality of it.
Public service announcement for all the ladies. You ain't got to tell us you rotationally dating. We pick up. We not as dumb as you think. We pick up real fast.
Y'all ain't as smart as y'all think either.
No, we're not. We're not as dumb as you think. Trust me.
Y'all ain't as smart either.
We're not. It's just, like we play dumb on video games. Trust. Me and no. Because we can tell right away if you worth putting time into, or if you just gonna be somebody I want to smash you in there. It don't take long.
Facts.
It don't take long. And a lot of times you all's actions.
You number one.
And a lot of times you all's actions dictate that. What you all don't realize is you all actions dictate if we gonna make you a smash or we gonna put that time in.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if we dig in you, you'll never know that we're rotationally dating, because what we'll do is, if you get the one that you really like and he gets the boyfriend treatment, but you keep you
why are we throwing penalty flags?
Because
I'm trying to school y'all. If you are the number one, because see, with women, we got hierarchies. There's the one. That's the one we sleeping with. He right now, he gets the boyfriend treatment. But if you're not willing to be the boyfriend, I got somebody who knows and is cool with it. And he ain't trying to be the boyfriend, but he cool with moving around when you come on the scene. So you got to understand that the way we do it is totally different.
That's playing a position. That's totally different what we're talking about.
Exactly. But that's rotationally dating for women.
You're talking about people playing position.
Don't believe that, Nick.
Because if you're dating,
I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what we do.
But Nick,
just because you do it, don't think that we don't know it.
But if you truly dating with a purpose, how do I surpass the dude you've been smashing? Like how do you jump over fam over here?
Because I already know that he don't want to be in a relationship, or either I know I'm gonna tell you what he is. I'm gonna be real honest. He is emergency brake in case of emergency. That thing right there, where if it's a fire, that's what he is. He's my safety net. He's my fallback. He's my comfort boo. He's not going anywhere.
Active reserve.
He is reserved. He's solid. He's not going anywhere. He's not going forward, but he's not going back. I know exactly the position I have, but I want more. So I don't get rid of him until you step up and say, I want to be in a relationship. Then it's easy. Hey, dude, I got a boo now. So we ain't hollering. Rotational dating for women who are trying to be in a relationship does not look like how y'all rotationally date.
So you can honestly date multiple people with the intent of gathering something serious or taking something to another level. Because when you got options, your mindset is totally different. Your options mindset is totally different. So every time I got to work, every time I'm busy, if I got something else I can't be with you that night.
We don't play our options the way y'all play. Right. Our options are safety precautions. Mm-hmm. Your options are true options that you're vetting out. Right. Our options are safety and backups. We already know dude can't.
What's the difference?
Oh,
What's
it's
the difference? How?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Dude is the equivalent of that tire in the car that the car comes with, the dummy tire, right? The one that don't even have a hubcap on it. That's only good for 25 miles and only good for going about 30 miles an hour. He good when I need a spare.
Okay.
Y'all is the ones that I'm going in the showroom and I'm trying to pick which set of tires I'm gonna get. That's the difference between our options and yours. Y'all sitting there trying to decide if you want Royal Seals, if you want some Vogues, if you want some like y'all is picking all the top brand, but they all capable of doing the same thing. Totally different.
Give me a good old Firestone.
Well, to use your car analogy, when you got a good spare tire, you drive a little more reckless because you ain't worried about getting no flat.
You got a full size spare tire.
Right. You ain't worried about it. You got that donut in the back. You driving real careful to the construction zone because you don't want to get no nail in your tire and have to drive around that damn donut. But you got that full joint in the back. You drive a little more reckless.
I agree. I agree. Thank you, Nunu. I was finna say Pirellis, but I was like, wait, I got tongue tied. Listen. All I'm saying is, we choosing between dummies, literally, and Pirellis, and y'all choosing between Firestone, Goodyears, Pirellis. Like, it's not fair. It's really not. It's not fair.
I'm just saying. I think your mindset is different when you don't put your focus on one thing, right? When you don't put your focus in one area, you move a little different. You may not realize it. Right. You act different. I'm telling you, it is. You can tell if for the guys out there, if you really pay attention,
we slicker than a can of oil. Y'all don't know.
Everybody think they're slick. We ain't slick and y'all ain't slick.
Man, everything that women do, most of it we learned from y'all, and we just perfected it.
We just do it better.
We laid the blueprint, damn it, we know.
Why do you think here's the thing.
We laid the blueprint, we know.
But this is why women do what they do, because men have proven to us, not y'all, but many men have proven to us that they do rotationally date and how they choose to date. So, and again, most women back in the day, I don't think rotational dating was even a thing for most women. We met the guy, we would date him until it fizzled out
Till
and
we
we
broke up. Then we
right. But
exactly.
now it's like you date a guy, you think that they're into you, and then all of a sudden, here come the other little chick around the corner. Well, she done smashed your tires. I mean, slash your tires and some shit. So again, like
triggered.
times have changed and have made women want
Somebody
to have
triggered.
to figure out. Well, I didn't have my.
But hasn't this new mindset that our women are carrying? So where are relationships and marriages and family values at now? Isn't it a domino effect? Look at what's going on. We sitting having a conversation about dating is practicing divorce. That's what the video said, right?
Facts.
So all I'm gonna say is, on that note, you got to tune back in to find out what we think about family values. Which
There
you
you
know,
go.
There it is.
But listen, I just had to say, this was such an impromptu video. We jumped on because we know we've been missing y'all, and I'm glad y'all tuned in because clearly y'all been missing us too. So we will be back. We will be off next week. Really?
Why are we off next week?
Leave Shaka alone.
Because me and Camo are busy next week.
Okay, cancel all that. I need the fellas. I'm gonna grab me a couple of guys, and Dwayne and y'all guys interested. We're gonna do an all guys show next week. Let the guys take over, and then the following week the ladies could take over. Let the guys step on the scene.
Today.
Nunu said.
Let the
with just y'all.
let the guys have it since y'all so busy. Right? Let the guys, so ladies, y'all can sit back and y'all can hear the men spit some bars. And then within the following week, we'll do the same thing.
Oh, y'all gonna let us have a show?
Then y'all had a show the next week, and we'll sit back and do the same thing.
Let us do anything, but
See
that's
that-
fine. That's
See
cool.
that mindset? See that mindset? You're hard.
So I just heard, if I'm correct, next week, this time next week will be a man cave.
Man cave.
Man cave takeover.
Man.
All right, ladies, you
Okay.
heard it.
Can we
And
give
we're
y'all
gonna
a
have some single
Come
and we're gonna have
ready.
single, married, and men that are just, a man in a relationship. We're gonna have a mixture for y'all.
Come ready with all your questions. You know, in them groups, how they always talking about women, don't say nothing, men give your own. We shooting you with all kind of questions. Well, not us, but
y'all drop.
Man
any question
Cave
y'all want.
takeover next week. I love it. So the men
Man
will
Cave
be
takeover.
in the building next week, and the entire panel will be back the week after that to talk about all of the stupid stuff the men said in the Man Cave.
I already called them stupid. Look at that. That's what's wrong right there. That's what's wrong. That's what's
I mean,
wrong. That's what's wrong.
Hey, it's a new year, new Nikki. Love bug is bugging. That's all I got for you.
Damn. Those are bars, though.
I love y'all. It's been a great night. I appreciate our fans who tuned in. Our audience is the dopest. Y'all keep us laughing, and the comments was hilarious. Allison, shout out. I think that's your first time commenting. Love it that you're here. We're stupid. So hope you enjoyed our time. All right, so I'm gonna have us sign out. Let's go ahead, Damani. Go ahead and sign us out.
Man Cave takeover next week, baby. Guys, holla at me, man. Reach out, get on here. We gonna get these ladies together. That's the focus next week. We're gonna get them together. So y'all jump on, man. Y'all jump on. We're gonna get y'all together. We're gonna write this shit.
My imaginary pearls.
And Happy New Year, damn it. Here we go.
Get us together.
Get
it's
you
a little
together.
trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Smoke Fella, I'm gonna go ahead and just move it on over to you. So
we're gonna learn you something.
You're gonna learn us something.
You're gonna learn us something.
Learn you something.
All y'all ladies that was on the show today, Kiki and Hi and Love Bug and Camo Chick, if you out there relationship dating, don't think the brothers don't know. And like my brother and over there said,
rotational dating, not relationship dating.
Rotational is stupid. But the thing is, don't think that the men don't know. Don't think they don't know, because guess what? My man Lefty hit it on the head. If you rotational dating, you will never be number one.
That's if you know that they're rotationally dating.
I don't compete.
How would you know?
I don't
How would
compete.
you ever know? Anyway, Camo, go ahead and sign us out. I'm not even finna.
Oh, there's gonna be, and just like that, you ghosted.
Okay, wait, for real. Hold on.
Right. Right. Ladies. Anyway, great show, y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all, Duff. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And shout out to our audience. You all are amazing. I do want to remind y'all, Omicron or Omarion or whatever you want to call it is out here running rampant. So take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Make sure you check up on each other because it is getting hectic. It is getting hectic out here. But also take care of your mental because you know it's been rough for a lot of people these first few days of the year. So just please take care of each other. And I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. I may actually show up in the man cave. I'm gonna peep in, kick the door down.
Rocky.
I had a pit bull by the door, baby. Go on guard.
Listen, all I'm saying is to all of our ladies, make sure you come and check the men. I'm giving y'all yo-yo vibes. Hey.
We're gonna get y'all together.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get us together. We're gonna get you together, and that's just what it is. Like if y'all would just do what we said, hear us out and listen to us, it would be so
life would be so much easier.
It would be so simple. But anyway, that's why this show is called He Said, She Said, and the Real, because somewhere in between what we think and what they think is the real thing. I thank y'all.
What we say.
What we
Not
say.
what they say.
But listen, thank y'all for tuning in to the Relationship Misfits. We may not be able to tell you how to do it right, but we can definitely tell you what not to do. Love the audience tonight. Y'all energy was real. Listen, we miss y'all. We will be back next week. The men are taking over. Me and Camo may try and sneak in, you know what I'm saying, and keep them in check. But if Camo and if they really put the dog at the door, I know our audience, dope audience, will be in the building and making sure that y'all keep them together. Really?
Leave Shaka alone.
We know who producing. So listen, peace out. Happy New Year. I'm glad everybody made it through the new year. Be safe and go Bears.
Go where? Home? It's last game. Peace out, y'all.
All right, y'all.